The Public Works and Infrastructure Minister, Patricia de Lille, wants harsher sentences for those who assault and murder women. She's calling for changes to the Criminal Procedure Act. De Lille was speaking in the National Assembly during a debate on National Women's Day.
The scourge of violence against women and children and femicide is an utter disgrace in our country, where women who fought for justice for all. Speaker, South Africans are sick and tired. There are calls to bring this country to a standstill. It's time for action, and I agree with that. We are wearing black today to mourn those women and children that we've lost. Also, South Africans are calling for greater action, but we need to stand together to deal with the scourge and deal with all those cowards in our society. And if you look at the profile of these men today, they can be anyone. They are our sons, they are our brothers, they are our husbands. And the question is, how will we stop this? The solution, quite frankly, is never going to come from government alone. It needs mass mobilization of all of us. We need to mobilize an army of South Africans that can stand up against the scourge. So therefore, Madam Speaker, having looked at all the laws, and we've got more than enough, but I do want to propose an amendment to the Criminal Amendment Act of 105 of 1997 on the minimum sentence legislation. I therefore call for an amendment to Schedule 2, Part 1, in that we must add femicide as a compulsory life sentence crime. It is missing in our legislation. Because the status quo and the current law certainly doesn't serve as a deterrent. There's no regard for women's life.
The ACDP has called on the justice system to act swiftly and decisively against those found guilty of gruesome crimes against women and children.
It's a crisis of leadership for me and for you, not for one party, but for all of us. We all now need to stop the debate. We need to give leadership to our people. Our people are terrified. 70,000 women in 1 week joins a movement to say enough. Now today, the headline reads, South Africans are calling out for the death penalty to return. How can we as women, in the middle of a debate, raise our voices and heckle like that and say that we are feeling the crisis? It is not good enough. It is not good enough. It is not good enough. Our people deserve better from us. From us. From us. We need to make a difference now. We need to make a difference now. Honorable Speaker, I am appalled that in this moment, when our people are waiting for us to respond to their pain, that we can have a normal debate or heckling in this House. We are calling out now to everyone in this House that we as South Africans need to look back. We need to ask what will make this nation better. Today is that day. Not tomorrow. Today is that day.